Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of the X-Files. We're on to episode 8 of season 6. Now, I've said this a couple of times already in the introduction into season 6. So far, there has not even been a remotely average episode. They've all been absolute top-notch. Unfortunately, there's only one direction of travel down. Can't expect every single episode to be like the first 7 that we've had. Even that last one, last episode 7 with the demon and the twist at the end that I didn't see coming. Season 6 has been flawless so far. Can it continue? I don't know. Let's go find out. This is episode 8. You're just going to sit here and scoff chocolates.
We made a deal. We agreed to keep the engagement secret until I said so.
Oh.
I know business has been slow, but we can't stop living just because it hasn't rained in a spell.
You know, maybe we should just call off the engagement. Oh, look at that. You wonder why your ass is so big.
It's raining. She was right.
Damn.
Oh, holy shit. Where do you start? Fucking like this big. Oh my god, it's raining hearts. What? That's different. What the shit? Oh, that's not inappropriate.
Don't look at me. This was your idea.
What the f...
Agent Mulder, welcome to Croner. I'm Jim Gilmore, the mayor. We spoke on the
What's
phone.
with the tiny cheerleader?
Bringing the missus with you, I'd have arranged for fancier accommodations.
Sir, you mentioned a crisis. Agent Mulder has been a little vague as to the specifics of this crisis.
Well, it's all around us. Runted crops, field fires, bankruptcies. I mean, he shows up at a farm, does his dog and pony act, and the heavens weep.
What?
Well, sir, if this man Moots could, in fact, somehow produce rain, then what's the crime?
Probably
Over the
dead.
past 30 years, this town has had more tornadoes, heat waves, and hailstorms than any other town in the country. It's like...
Right, so it's a geological event where this town is, that's all.
Controlling.
Agents Mulder and Scully with the FBI. We're looking for Daryl Moots.
And can you pick out all the green ones? Because he don't like the green ones. Tell him why more?
Well, if we could get a list of all the people who have employed his services, it would be helpful.
He saved my daddy's farm. How dare you people? Here's your damn client list.
Yeah, you're not going to go down well here.
Satisfied customer. Is this your first time?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Okay, so he's out of town. Going to make it rain somewhere. And she just happens to work at the local weather station. And the first scene we get of this at the beginning of the episode when it rained was he stormed out. And while he was driving, it rained. But when it rained hailstorms in the shape of hearts. And she was the one that was doing all the Valentine's-y, smoochy stuff. What if it's her that's making it rain, not him? And she works at the local radio station to track wherever it is that he's going, and then she makes it rain. I don't think it's him. I think it's...
Through the eyes of meteorology, low-pressure system, storm...
Meteorologist, that's it.
Croner is sophisticated, complex, and... Oh, the mayor called you in, didn't he? He thinks Daryl's causing the drought. That's a more clouded issue, if you'll excuse my pun. Frankly, he's about the last man I would give credit to for anything.
She's doing it just because she wants to be with him, I think. God knows why. Straight for the beer.
Be a good girl and go on and get me the red snakeskin.
Oh.
Well,
He wasn't limping before. Is that from the car accident?
If you're wondering, did I ask for this gift?
There you go.
No, sir, I did not. I'm a spiritual man in touch with the really real.
Rainmakers, the Pueblo Indians even had a rain dance.
Mulder, that is not a rain dance.
No, that's just a pisser.
Irish Aunt Olive has more Cherokee in her than Daryl Moots. Sir?
Oh, come on. Well, I stand corrected.
What were those FBI people looking for?
Oh, they were asking questions about Daryl. All he cared about was your money, and as soon as he got some of his own, he just
left. I know.
Yeah.
But I think he used to love me.
Who doesn't like the window open on a cold, windy, rainy night? Does me, anyway. Did a cow just take off? Okay, that would be the cow.
It's my fault. I did it.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
The mini twister is what caused the accident.
He's just being sweet, covering for me.
Okay, if we were just going to be on board with the craziness of the episode, is it her that's doing it, or is it the weatherman? I'm not entirely certain.
The ceremony was outdoors on the 4th of July weekend.
He wants you,
It snowed 6 inches. I stepped out of the courthouse,
and it'd be sunny.
and I swear that every cloud in that big blue sky was a face laughing at me.
Okay, thank you for that little story. This confirms something. It's the weather guy. Because every time she moves out of his reach by getting engaged or married or going to the prom, the weather always turns nasty. Like an emotional, like his emotional response to it is creating tornadoes, hurricanes, rainstorms, snow. And then every time she's free for him she's free to notice him, at least from his point of view, i.e. that Daryl leaves her, the other guy left her, she didn't end up married because the other guy ran off with the phone girl, did she say? Then the weather's nice and the clouds look like smiley faces.
I tell you without a doubt that you're not responsible for any of that weather.
No.
But
Agent Scully and I specialize in these types of cases. What are you talking about?
Sure, the weather was bad, but
He's
Daryl was
drunk.
drunk and he was driving way too fast.
Yeah.
drunk. I never heard that.
We all felt that Daryl losing his leg was punishment enough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're worth every penny.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Look at this, Scully. September 20th, 1991. It rained rose petals for nearly an hour. On the same day that it rained rose petals.
What was she doing?
Irene Hart, beloved wife and devoted mother, passed away yesterday afternoon.
Yes.
I've been doing some checking.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Holman Hart has been hospitalized 5 times with nervous exhaustion. We'll admit that the weather plays a significant role in the way they feel, right? There's even that disorder.
That is true.
Sad.
Yeah.
Seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah.
I have seasonal affective disorder, but unlike most people, mine's the reverse form of sad. Because most people get down and depressed and lonely and everything else in the winter months, in particular in this country, because in the winter it's dark for like 16 hours a day, sometimes a bit more. I am an night owl and I hate the sun and I hate the heat and I hate the fact that it's light at 3:30 in the morning and it's still like light at 10:30 at night. So we have like 17, 18 hours of daylight, and my sad kicks in the summer because I hate that.
I tried to express the fire that burns inside this humble exterior.
Talking to yourself, are you?
I wanted to let you know that I've been thinking about what you said about Daryl yesterday, and I realized that you were right.
Can't tell you what that means to me.
Holman, I want to ask you something, and I hope that we can keep it our secret for the time being.
I don't think this is what you think it's going to be.
Well, what do you think of Agent Mulder?
There you go. And hailstone.
But I want you to get some help before you kill somebody.
Yeah.
Help, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You're
You
not
know
just
it's
a
you.
weatherman, you're the weatherman.
That I would end this drought?
I don't think it works that way. I don't think you do it on purpose. I just think you bottle up your emotions, anger, grief, or love, or whatever, and then
comes
in
out.
response it rains or hails or there's a flying cow.
The night of our senior prom, I accidentally stumbled upon her and her boyfriend.
You've never told her the way you feel.
For 20 years.
How can a frog tell a swan that he loves her?
Can't afford kids. If I don't come up with a lot of cash pronto, I am in deep doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Dairy Queen will take me back. I get almost $6 an hour.
Oh, dear God.
What about her?
Oh, good God. He's going to go running back to her.
Cindy,
It's been nice.
it's been real sweet and all. I think we can use some time apart.
You got to burst a blood vessel there.
I love you.
Finally.
I love him too.
Oh, for the love of God.
This is the guy? Oh, what's he got that I ain't got?
Plenty.
Bob, away with words, intelligence, good looks. Don't you have in the face?
Oh, good, picking on a cripple. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Mulder, the fog has lifted, and if you're ready, the plane is waiting.
Yeah, but what's just happened now? He's in that.
About, weather radar?
Doing that. It's going to be worse. There you go.
Thunderstorms, I think.
Would that be a tornado?
Looks like we're not going to be able to catch our plane.
Okay, it appears in this town you're going to have to sort everybody's love life out before letting you leave.
Tell her, Holman.
Yeah, we're back in high school, literally.
What was that Agent Mulder said? Tell me what?
No big deal.
Agent Mulder believes that the drought, this storm, this bizarre set of weather conditions that have plagued you over the years are caused by Holman.
Please tell me small towns aren't like this.
Said I'd have to crawl back to her. Now where's Sheila?
Not even a kiss? I just never thought of Holman that way, you know?
We know.
He's my closest friend.
I call the police.
You might want to take a look at the king, make sure he's all right. Whatever happened to Sheila?
Because of me?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of romantic.
The tornado
Really?
in high school. Snow at my wedding.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Strange manifestation of guilt.
Even this rain? Because you love me?
There we go. I suggest you book the next flight out of here. Not what most high school reunions look like, to be honest.
I can't imagine a more beautiful day than today. We have about 30%.
Only problem now he's happy. When are you ever going to get rain again? I hope you ain't passed it on to the kid. I don't suppose maybe it would rain every time they might have a bit of an argument. That was just out there. Episode 8. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. I said before the start of this episode, is this season going to continue in the way that it's done for the first 7 episodes and be absolutely top tier notch episodes that are all of a different nature, all of a different kind, but are so well told, written, acted, just good stories. That was just a silly one, but it was fun. Completely implausible, made no sense, is an X-File in effect, but they're not meant to be on them. But it made no mention of how the two of them are down here now and Kershey's not keeping an eye on them, but we'll let that go. That whole episode could have been short with all of them being teenagers, because that's how they were all acting. Hormones aside, which is why. And all because of one guy's love for a woman who has just never looked at him the right way. I initially set off with it being, how does this guy do this? Then I moved on to it being her, which kind of made sense until we met the weather guy. And then I managed to piece together pretty much what Mulder had pieced together, even though it makes no sense Scully doesn't want to believe it. Mulder does believe it, but she gave her that whole speech at the end because Mulder's dating advice is not exactly the best. She was the one who managed to convince her. I mean, this woman moved around guys like God knows what. You know what it's like? With teenagers, it's I love him, I love her, I love him, I love her. Then they just move from one to the next, and that's what she was doing. And her one only best friend from high school is the one person who was at the end of a tunnel in darkness that she just couldn't see. He was the one causing it all. That was just nuts. I'm not saying I'd probably ever watch that episode again. It was enjoyable, but it was kind of like the one with the haunted house one that we just had. Just of a completely different nature, but still thoroughly enjoyable. I'm not going to class that as a subpar episode. It wasn't. It was just a tongue-in-cheek kind of silly one, but enjoyed it nonetheless. I will be back with episode 9, is it? Yes, episode 9 in a couple of days' time. If you do want to watch the full episode, you can do over on Patreon. As always, you can just share the link in the description. If you're enjoying watching the X-Files and going back through this fabulous series that, I don't know, a lot of people seem to have forgotten about now, which is exactly why we're going back through it. If you are enjoying it, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Post your comments down below. I will see you for the next one. Take care.